Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning for the morning. I was thinking of you, Sandia, when I put it on this morning. I was like, I wonder if Sandia's going to be around and going to comment on the shirt. Good morning. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That's me. I'm still congested AF, and I'm still not 100%, but I am much, much better than I was last week. I can breathe. I can breathe again. Good morning to Sandia Roja, to Beast A555, to Sult 891. Welcome to Coffee Break. Today is Thursday. No, today is Wednesday. Wednesday, March 11th. And can you believe we are already on the 11th of March? I mean, as you get older, time feels like it moves faster. I must be getting really old because it feels like we were just celebrating New Year's. Little do we know, we were celebrating New Year's, and we're already on March 11th, and the St. Patrick's painting of the lake is going to be this weekend. What? Hello, Jacqueline. Anyway, today we're doing oracles. Is the Stacy DeMarco Festival. Divine Animals Oracle. Celebration of Love by Eva Sharkmar Sullivan. The Elemental Oracle. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. The Queen of the Moon Oracle. And the Gospel of Heredia Oracle. I am this close to actually build a bookcase and bring out all my other oracles that I have buried on a cabinet here, and maybe start bringing a little bit more variety on the oracles. I know you don't care, but it's gonna happen. I promise you. I cannot promise you when, but I can promise you it's going to happen. Because I want to bring more variety. I'm not going to get rid of the Stacy DeMarco oracles, but I want to bring other alternatives as well. And I've lost an oracle. I'm like, where is my Byron Ballard oracle? And I have to work on that oracle before I start working with you on that oracle. Just like I'm working on reading the corn. I'm practicing corn readings so that eventually I can give you corn readings. They are amazing. It's a beautiful art, and I'm so very honored to be one of the very few people know how to do it, and I'm very honored. They are coming up with a registry of the people that can do corn readings, so I'm very excited about that. Anyway, let's see what the Gospel of Heredia has for us today. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimade or pilgrimade? And pilgrimage, peregrinación. Pape P.I. Here it is. Finding a solution is a journey. It might take time to solve. Whilst this negative situation will eventually pass, take action regarding it, no matter how seemingly insignificant that action may be. Time spent in nature is important to your healing. Travel with a deeper purpose. And so I walk, kissing the ground, with my soul with every step. My heart blossoms and is whole. The closer I come to the place I will finish, the longer the path seems, my old self don't diminish. What a beautiful message. Finding the solution is a journey. It might take time to solve. This negative situation will eventually pass. Take action regarding it, no matter how seemingly insignificant that action may be. Time spent in nature is important to your healing. Travel with a deeper purpose. And so I walk, kissing the ground with my soul. With every step, my heart blossoms and is whole. The closer I come to the place I will finish, the longer the path seems, my old self doth diminish. That is the message of the first Oracle deck. Is it really? I think Facebook count is a little fast. It says I've been here talking to you for 6 minutes. Is it really been 6 minutes? How am I just pulling the first card and saying, okay, let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. I'm trying not to make these videos longer than 20 minutes, and I keep going over and over and over. Do you mind? Do you care? Do you care that we stay here longer than 20 minutes? Because at this point, this coffee break has become like a half an hour thing. Peace. Oh, look at her. Look at her having peace. No matter what, you can have a second for this. Card number 28. Peace is the message. I love the chats. I love that you take your time and have cafecito. My coffee is incredibly hot right now. I'm waiting for it to cool off a little. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need to go, we make room for peace. I choose to create a whole peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. Your peace confirms it, says Sandia. Yeah, I think so. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. The affirmation, if you choose to claim it, I choose to create a whole peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. I choose to create a whole peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. Beautiful, beautiful message. Love it, says Kathleen. And what was I going to tell you? We had a wonderful podcast on Monday with Byron Ballard about her book, Feral Church. Anything and everything about the feminine divine, which has been commodified by the Yahtzees. In they're talking about like, oh yeah, the divine feminine is being submissive. Do you think I have one hair on my head that is submissive? And I worship and I'm a priestess of the goddess and of the divine feminine. Didn't you see the women marching on Sunday? Do you think that divine feminine is submissive? Come on. Yahtzees will lie because that's what they do, is they lie. They say that they're the superior race. There is no superiority. Color is 5 millimeters deep. What makes us different is 5 millimeters, not even 2/8 of an inch. After that, we're all yellow and pink and red. Miss me with a BS. All right, let's see what the 4 agreements. Cultivate faith. Cultivate faith. Hello, marvelously, Marissa. Cultivate faith. Be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. I live by that sentence. Be impeccable with your word. Cultivate your faith. To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. The power of your world becomes even stronger. When I'm telling you that I live by this tenet, is the truth. You who know me personally, you know is the truth. Be impeccable with your words. Say what you mean and mean what you say. So cultivate faith. To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. Yep, 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 yep. Anyway, Byron Ballard, Feral Church. You can go to bluewitch.org, look at the calendar, and go listen to it. It aired on Monday. Please don't burn me. Super hot. Parker tried to respond to you after that. He wants to be impeccable with his word too. Well, his word right now is probably just like what. Hello, baby Parker. How are you? How are you? I cannot wait until this baby is older and I can tell them I knew you before your parents knew you. I knew you were coming. And we call you in a blessing. So proud to be a priestess. I'm so proud to be a priestess. He smiled when you asked how he was. Hello, Parker. And you know I'm going to say your name Parker. You know, Parker, not Parker. Hello, Rainbow Wolf, my love. How are you? Good morning. All right, Elemental Oracle. The Elemental Oracle. Ay, ay, ay. This one. West. Number 4, West. Number 4, West. Okay. West. Every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end heralds a new beginning. Complete the project, be a finisher. Be not afraid of death. It is a part of life. Every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end heralds a new beginning. Complete the project. Be a finisher. Be not afraid of death. It is part of life. And this is the time of letting things die as well. A lot of people think fall is the time, or fall is the only, or the major opportunity to release and let go of that don't serve us anymore. But in preparation for the class for Xipe Totec, and I knew this from before, you know, that this is also a time. Spring. Jacqueline says, call me out, Reverend. It's the cards, man. It's the cards. In preparation for Xipe Totec, I was reminded that this is the time too. this is the time to let go and to let unfinished business be finished. Um, that if we accomplish the thing, good for us, and if we didn't accomplish the thing, maybe it's time to not to give in or give up, but to restructure, to take a pause, to take a minute, you know, to let things die and maybe try again some other time. And and if you're interested on that class, the Xipe Totec, or any of my classes from before, tarot classes, um, decolonizing the goddess, you know, there's 23 classes. There's some other classes that I taught before, spells and stuff. Go to bluewitch.org. I mean, if you want to watch Xipe Totec, which was Sundays, you go on the calendar and you find it there. But if you want to watch any of the old stuff, which is not really old, it's a few months old, you can go to the self-learning part of the website. And on the self-learning, you can find things that you can buy the whole series and watch at your own pace. Is the website is designed in such a way that you don't miss your pace. It will it will bring you back to where you left off. And and you can watch whenever you want, and you have a lifetime access once you buy the classes. It's a lifetime access. Like the classes you bought already, like Sandia, Jacqueline, other people that have bought classes before, you have a lifetime access to those. Like I will never stop. I don't, I, I respect my colleagues who stop the access to classes. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. Hello, Stardust Wonderet Tarot. That's a long name. And let's see what the celebration of love has for us today. So bluewitch.org, learning, current offerings, self-paced. Ooh, Sandia, life force. Look at that drawing. Look, I'm not much of puppies and rainbows. I am just not much of puppies and rainbows. By now you know that. But this deck, there's something on the visuals of this deck. Because you know what I see? I see Xipe Totec right here. This seed right here. You have to listen to the class to know why I'm like, whoa. Hello, Erica Ramirez. The property pro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So life force beginnings. Life force beginnings is the message. This is so beautiful. Life force. Look at this drawing. So, necessary change and transformation are lining up in your life. You are being inspired to release the past and all that is keeping you tethered to this situation that is falling away. Break free and be free. Necessary change and transformation are lining up in your life. You are being inspired to release the past and all that is keeping you tethered to this situation that is falling away. Break free and be free. I'm sure by now you recognize the pattern that we have for today. It's talking about new endings. It's talking about letting go. It's talking about taking a pause. It's talking about being free. And it is aligned with the season. It is aligned with the season. By the way, speaking of the seasons, we're gonna have our Blue Witch Living the Wheel Ostara celebration on the 21st of March, spring equinox proper. I decided to do it that way because it is the only way that makes sense to me, to given the opportunity that it was the actual spring equinox day. It's a Saturday night. Mark your calendars. Mark your calendars right now. March 21st. March 21st, 7 p.m. Absolutely free of charge. Um, Free live on Instagram, and on Facebook, and on Instagram. We're gonna go live at 7 o'clock. As usual, bring your candle, bring your water, bring your crystal, a pink quartz if you have one, um, or any other crystal, and bring your incense. And if you can this time, bring one of those plastic eggs that you can open and put stuff inside, a little piece of paper, and a pen. We're going to do some spell work. And if you can, and if you have flowers, bring some flowers also to celebrate the coming of spring. Um, if you buy flowers, go to the clearance aisle of the flowers and just use those flowers for this offering. Um, don't cut anything from the ground. It's too early. I mean, the people that sell flowers, they are imported a lot of times, or they have greenhouses, or do whatever you want. But if you can, bring a flower or two or three. That'll be nice. And we're going to do some spell work. We're going to talk about Ostara, the myth of goddess Eostre, which is one of my favorites. And we are going to do a meditation and then our little ritual. So March 21st, 7 p.m. right here. Can't wait, says Kathleen. Jacqueline, I'm sorry. Jacqueline. I have a Jacqueline and I have a Kathleen. And I'm always mixing them, two of you. I'm so sorry. All right. Last card for today. Divine Animals Oracle. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Is it you? The dolphin giving me goosebumps. Happiness. Happiness is the card. Happiness. Reminds me of, uh, you know, Jackie, if I remember, I will call you Jackie, but I usually just read the names on Insta, and that's why I keep calling you Jacqueline. I hope it doesn't bother you. 42. A lot of people, I don't know their real name, and when I see them in person, I call them by their brand or their Instagram name. And like there's people that call me Magia or Maga. Never, she says, I love you. Dolphins. Dolphins. Happiness. Happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. No one makes you happy, and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. What a beautiful message to close today's session. Listen, open your heart and open your ears. Listen to this message, so beautiful. Happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. No one makes you happy, and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. Which is basically not the exact same, but a very similar message from the card of the sun on the tarot. By the way, by the way, by the way, I still have openings for tarot students. It's a one-on-one course. I have 2 openings for tarot students. It's a 6-month course, you know. And if you ever thought like, oh, I really want to do tarot and learn with Laura, this is the time, because I do have openings to do tarot as a 6-month course, private one-on-one classes. And it could be Monday mornings, or it could be Saturday or Sunday. And Saturday or Sunday is a little more flexible on the time. But for Monday, it will have to be Monday morning. Beautiful session. Thank you, Reverend Laura. You are loved. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you, everyone. Please go to bluewitch.org and look at all the things and prior classes and all that. If you have it on you and you can tip me, I'll be very grateful. Venmo at bluewitch or Venmo at Lau_Cerati1. Zelle at my phone number, 630-506-1758, or at my email, bluewitch@bluewitch.org. My name is Laura González, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye.